Your local weather authority with Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker.
Welcome back, everybody. You are looking at what we call a super typhoon. A typhoon is just a hurricane in a different part of the world, and this is actually headed for South China. That is China right there, and you may be saying, well, why are you even talking about it? Well, one, some people may have interest. That's a pretty impressive satellite image, but also, believe it or not, it can actually impact our weather. Here's the details on it. 120 on the winds, gusting to 175. There's an old rule of thumb when forecasting. If a typhoon in this area recurves back up this way, 5 to 10 days later, we probably talk about a dip in the jet stream here, and it gets cooler. If the typhoon goes on off to the west, headed over into South China, as we forecast this one to do, 5 to 10 days later, you set the clock. Generally, the eastern part of the country gets warm again. So that's what we think is going to happen. You'll see it in the forecast coming up. As a matter of fact, here's the long-term forecast. 5 to 10 days would put us at the end of the month, very first part of October. We think a large part of the country, including here at home, will be warmer than normal. So here's a case where a super typhoon all the way out there near China, believe it or not, can help us forecast what we think could be happening here in about 5 to 10 days. Now, I don't want to forget about the Atlantic because, boy, this thing blew up quick. Way out here, this is Gabrielle. This is a hurricane. This has gone all the way to a Category 4. We've had 2 hurricanes in the Atlantic Basin this year. Both of them have become major hurricanes, Category 3 or above. There's Bermuda, so it's away from Bermuda now, and it is moving away. It's not going to be an impact. It's going into the North Atlantic, but we do have a system out there in the Atlantic as well, a Category 4 hurricane. This is our focus tonight. We had the rain, the clouds are now clearing. It's a prime setup for fog. So we're forecasting by tomorrow morning, a lot of the area could be down to about a mile visibility. So allow a little extra time. There might even be some school delays. It may take till late morning before we finally start to see the fog kind of burn off. So fog's going to be a focus tonight. We hit 75 for the high today, 66 was our low. We finally got some pretty good rain here at the station, about a half of an inch. We're up to 0.93 inches here so far for the month. And we're not done. River Stage in Terre Haute's at about 3 feet. It is stationary. Temperatures across the area right now pretty much in the 70s. It's nice and pleasant if you're going to be out this evening. The temperatures are nice. 76 in Terre Haute. Pressure's falling a bit at 29.86. The Crossroads Cyclecast for 7 o'clock Eastern looks good. 73, not much of a wind out there. Of course, that will lead to the fog later tonight. Water vapor, here goes that system. Here's the next one. See that spin right there? That's headed our way by late tomorrow. That's our next rainmaker out across the Rockies as it moves this way. Tonight, though, skies are starting to clear off. That'll lead to a little fog. Nothing showing up locally on the Dorset Automotive Doppler radar. So we're good tonight, except for the fog. Tomorrow, morning fog. After that, I think the day is fine. Tomorrow, late in the day, toward the evening, overnight, we see the next chance of rain coming in. This will linger into tomorrow night, Wednesday, and maybe even into early Thursday, eventually clearing out. It looks like right now to give us some pretty good weather as we head for the upcoming weekend. And also, we think temperatures are going to warm back up. So for tonight then, mostly cloudy, watch for the fog, 62 the low. During the day tomorrow, I think most of the day is okay. Morning fog, some breaks in the clouds later, but most of the day is dry, 83 for the high. Rain chances kind of ramp back up by late tomorrow into Wednesday into early Thursday. After that, we're talking about temperatures running in the 80s. There comes that warm up with some sunshine for the weekend into early next week.